Alright, so lots to talk about. Also, it is night time, which means another big mission I can do now. You're not supposed to be standing here, or you're supposed to be standing on this side. Why did you change your sides? Interesting. Could that mean something? Probably not. Alright, start with the lane. Codex compiling. The way of the spirits. The approach to spiritualism in the remote north of the Meda is reflective of the often brutal conditions endured by these areas' denizens. The denizens of Khan Haven in particular share much of their ritualistic belief system with both the mountain clans of Donnenberg and the reclusive forest-dwelling nations in the outlying forests of Sanchez. What they all have in common is a deep abiding respect, sometimes verging on fear of nature's capriciousness. When they pray to the local spirits and to the primal forces that hold sway over their lives. There are no gods in these places, and equal fealty is given to all of the major elements. With these beliefs, it is of no surprise that those who worship these spirits place upon them much credit for victories in battle and in other matters of survival. The marauding Sanchez Empire has been persistently beaten back on most fronts, Khan even accepted, by these followers of the spirits, and said followers have thus become ever more adherent in their beliefs and even more resistant to the Empire's aggression. In kind, the Empire has done its best to stamp out ritualistic beliefs in its conquered territories. The above details do not necessarily imply, though, that these beliefs are inherently violent. Ritualistic Ritualists will, for example, make offerings to Hindra, a spirit known to inhabit rivers and streams. One or many outcomes may be desired by the supplicant. They may be asking for a safe river crossing, or for bounties of river-dwelling creatures to feed their family, or both. To truly understand these beliefs, one must broaden their perspective. From the ritualist's point of view, divinity can exist in the ground beneath our feet, in a summer breeze, or in a flickering flame. Though it is incompatible with my own approach, I believe it is a beautiful lens through which to view the world. One second. Alright, coral. For years, persistent rumors circulated that the Enclave had discovered a mineral present nowhere else in the Meda. After much research, we can confirm both its existence and, to our considerable surprise, its overwhelming abundance. Those tasked with researching the mineral called it coral, and the name fits well. Much like its namesake found in shallow waters, the Enclave's coral seems to be subtly alive. It autonomously collects and channels magic, an attribute immediately obvious to anyone who has worn a mantle. Further, both the Enclave documentation and our own research shows that the coral's growth is most aggressive around raw magic, and tangles in particular. Our hypothesis is that the coral somehow feeds on the magic to fuel its growth, unique among all other living creatures. Notes, devices, and the like recovered by our point have woven a tapestry of the Enclave study of the coral. Its researchers encourage the coral's growth, and they seem to be able to shape its development through a lost art of weaving that they refer to as singing. It is likely that the name is more of a metaphor than not, but one must appreciate the imagery. Importantly, the choral seems to have been central to many of the Enclave's innovations. Through the singer's mastery, it was used in the creation of the arcs, and it possibly responsible for their ability to absorb ambient magic to power themselves without the assistance of a mantle or a dedicated weaver. Beyond that, questions such as how the choral integrated with transit enchantments of the loom kit remain a mystery. One second. Alright, those singles mastery creation of the arcs, possibly responsible for their ability to absorb ambient magic to power themselves without the assistance of a mantle or dedicated weaver. Beyond that, questions such as how the coral integrated with transit enchantments like the loom gates remain a mystery. We have several documents referencing singles' presence in their construction, but nothing to explain exactly what they were doing. Arc of the Winter Tide. While we remain unsure of the exact failure that caused the arcs to behave so erratically, it's obvious the heightened levels of raw magic in the Veiled Enclave must have had some impact, resulting in their enchantments merging into distinct strands. The Arc of the Winter Tide is doubly an enigma, as few of them were ever seen by non-Hearthsiders. The mere fact of their existence was uncertain until our point encountered one. What we now understand is that they acted as a counterpoint to the arcs of the forge, providing the ability to rapidly quench metals or other materials. This capability was essential in manufacturing the extremely hard metals used for both armoring arcs and reinforcing the Enclave's ambitious engineering projects. Oreo observed the flow of magic closely during our point's first defeat of the Ark of the Winter Tide and surmised that the flare of its locus was in its lower arm, but hidden deep under the ice. After consultation with Dam, our agreed theory is that to expose the strands fully, a point would need to force the Ark of the Winter Tide into something of a crisis. Practically speaking, this that means shattering those massive armored chunks of ice off its body until none remained. If the arc is completely unarmored, it will focus on regrowing those larger plates of ice first. A purely instinctual and thus understandable reaction, one summarizes, not dissimilar to the common nightmare of arriving for one's debut ball with nothing but unfashionable undergarments. As such, our band's working theory proceeds thus: destroy the armor plates first, as they take longer to reform, then shatter the claws, since their rapid regrowth will be slowed by the bearing of the ark's nether regions. After this, the locus should be visible, enabling a successful harvest. Alright. Auburn in the Enclave. The gregarious Auburn culture is influential across the Meda. In contrast to the Ram, who tend to keep to themselves, the Auburn have easily integrated in themselves into the daily life among Khashil, Ashar, and Khashar. Extensive census data recovered by our point indicate that the Enclave was no outlier in this regard. Though this research was initiated to investigate our watch's lineage and successfully identified three candidates for her patriarch, pardon my boasting, it seems a shame not to compile the findings for our archive as well. Oban participated in all aspects of life in the Enclave. Notably, Obans such as Cheyenne Harpine and Mateo Augustus were memorialized in statues as famed contributors to the Enclave's success. In addition to this, Oban frequently held influential seats in the Enclave's government, as well as offered important contributions to their military despite its small size. Indeed, they were in fact overrepresented in the Scout Corps. The unique physiological attributes were clearly considered practically particularly useful for the Scouts' duties. Of course, Oban were assimilated into the civilian populace and economy as well. From what we can tell, their presence in the Enclave did not dilute their unique cultural identity, nor their age-old cultural divide around the controversial practice of clipping their wings. A contemporary etching, satirical in nature, depicts a rich Auburn who so wholly consumed by indolence that his untrimmed feathers reach the ground, causing him to trip over them. Unrealistic, to be clear, that is not how feathers work. Alright, well, we got what we wanted.
What have you got for us, Lane?
Where there's smoke.
I've narrowed it down to 3 likely candidates: a Hallowpire priest, a farmer, and the last military commander prior to the evacuation to Cassidon's Hold.
Probably the military command, or maybe he's just a farmer, bro.
A military commander sounds promising. How do we narrow down which of those 3 is my father?
That's where we step away from the books and do some investigating. Brynn?
Go look around.
I'll check the garrison, the market, and the Hallowpire Rise for any traces of these Oberon.
Alright, get to it, I guess. Where there's smoke, identify which one of the 3 candidates could be Oria's father. Search the Hallowpire Rise in Upper Denevron, Garrison in the Bastion, Market in Lower Denevron. Lane has narrowed down 3 potential candidates for Oria's father: a priest at the Hallowpire Rise, a commander in the Enclave military, and a farmer who had a stand at the marketplace in the lower city. Oria seems most interested in the commander, but Lane has told me to investigate each of them for clues that might link a candidate to Oria. Where there is smoke. I think he's the damn farmer. Wouldn't that be something? Did I see something? I don't know. Alright, Dom. Let's weave our new final frost end. Winter's Gauntlet. Fragile Winter's Gauntlet Resonance. Shroud the weaver's body with an icy suit of protective armor. Holy. Highly resistant to dangerous temperatures and volatile enough to explode in a cloud of razor sharp ice shards. That's pretty insanely good. Icy armor, Arc of the Winter Tide. You'd think covering myself in ice would be colder, but it's actually a strangely warm sensation. I feel like I'm barely tapping into the potential though. If I want to really bring the winter tide, I'll have to harvest one of those arcs. You mean one more of those arcs? Because I already harvested one. Sub Sebastian, nothing. Okay. Sub Solar, we can craft. Oh yeah, we have the kinetic sword and shield, which looks freaking sick, by the way. Weaver's Flare. This thing has Avalanche, Concussive Flame. I mean, it looks like sick as hell, by the way. You know what? Let's do it. And we have Nameless Hero Gamberson, increases max stamina. Nameless Hero Wrist Guards. Nameless Hero Jack Boots. Nameless Hero Head. Don't have it. Okay, let us dismantle my current sword and shield. We'll craft a kinetic version of the same. We'll use double bend leather, not frostbane. So this does give 15 more power. I'm interested in power. So yeah, give me that. 26 power, 29 power. Holy. Okay, Enthrium then. 6 and 5. Yeah, Drake scales. And then honestly, we have more of Glasstail fur. I'm gonna use that. Equip it. Kinetic Sword and Shield. Imprecise but powerful, this shield's enchantment uses the wielder's magic to attract and suspend items. They can then be blasted forward at speed. Hold to attract nearby objects used to launch in a wave. Can upgrade it. 6 more weapon power, 1 more heat resistance, 2 more cold resistance. Love it. Even more. 6 more weapon power, 2 more cold resistance. Level 3. Beautiful. And we don't have enough N3 to take it to level 4, but it'll give 7 more attack. Beautiful. Enthrium and iron leather. Frostbane leather is good. And then we have Stenic here. We need 17. Holy shit. Still feather weave. We could replace it, but I don't see the need right now. This is full freaking golden boy. Replace you with you. Oh, it does give more armor. And I am all about the armor. So instead of iron leather, use ice claw full grain. Lower resistance is with 1 more armor. Yeah, I'm fine. Yo, I look sick as hell with the kinetic stuff though. I look like a goddamn murderer. Take me to Cassidon's Hold with my insanely sick armor that I have. Nice and leveled up too. Brynn's magic recovers more quickly when there is an abundance of raw magic. As in close to the Veil's shadow. I don't know what that said. Hello, magic lady. Hello, Axel. Interdiction is done.
If you're interrupting my petition reading time, I hope you're bringing me some good news.
That I am.
Nothing but. The way's clear for the scouts to start retrieving those supplies.
Anything to add, Arakim?
I'm shaken to my core by the revelation that one can achieve things without forms signed in triplicate.
Interesting. I won't argue with success.
You will not.
Especially when it keeps our people going. Brynn, since you've proven yourself useful, I've considered the ways in which you can assist us further.
Right.
We'll need Isla's help for this next step, though.
Working together.
Oh, we're all on a first-name basis with her, are we?
I should hope so, yes.
As it turns out, I'm actually in the middle of helping her with something. I'll come find you when she's free.
Yeah.
Good to know. Don't let her do anything dangerous, please.
It's actually quite dangerous. She's got a surprising thirst for excitement.
I never expected her to be such a rebel. Who knew?
Oh, I've never seen that side of her before. What are you helping her with?
Arcs.
We're doing some discreet research.
I'm going to assume that the eye hasn't been looped in on it then.
Nope.
You'd be correct. And I'm sure he won't be?
That would be counterproductive. And I think she would be upset by that.
She would be.
Regardless, I will refrain from moving forward with my plans until she's free. Do let me know when you're done helping her.
I will. But interdiction is completed. That is just gone. Okay. Speak to Axel. Matt, oh, let's talk first.
2 crates of mantle supplies, 4 sets of Calm steel bearings, 3 sealed vats of data grease.
Sounds like a wild party you're preparing for.
Not really my scene, Brynn. Do you need something?
No?
I wanted to pick your brains some more, if you've got time.
If I stare at this inventory list for a second longer, I may succumb to madness. Ask away.
Alright, nice. Things are tough right now. Ask about our aspirations for the future.
Have you thought about what you might do once the Surgeborn are under control?
That's a big assumption.
I'm murdering a bunch of them.
I don't know how things are outside of the Enclave, but in here, we live every day knowing we may not see the next. Doubly so now. Hope for the future is a luxury. We are thin on luxuries here.
Sure. But you have to start planning for the future someday.
When it comes.
Would you ever consider running for the Eye's seat?
I would not presume to challenge him for it, even if an election presented the opportunity. If he tripped over his own feet and fell into the ocean, thereby vacating the position, that would be another matter entirely.
Oh, if he died. Great. She's being evasive. Press her further on that thing about the eye. Enchanters and crafters don't always work well together. Ask about her relationship with the spindle.
How's your relationship with the spindle?
Pretty good, I think.
Isla, it's fine. We have a good relationship, I think.
Do you enjoy working with her?
That is irrelevant to the demands of my work, but yes, she is kind and thoughtful and willing to compromise, despite everything.
Everything?
The catastrophe.
Well, you've met her father. Now imagine if he was your direct superior.
Say no more.
She's being evasive. Press her further on that thing about the eye.
So I take it that you're not happy with how the Eye is running things?
It is not my place to question his decisions. He sealed the Surgeborn away, saving us from annihilation.
Uh-huh.
But he doesn't seem to be happy with you. And you clearly disagree with him on some things. Wouldn't you be a better leader than him?
We have different opinions, but that doesn't mean I aspire to hold his seat. I'm focused on serving the people I represent. That's all.
He's clearly got lots of work to do. Wrap it up.
Well, thanks. Hope I didn't take up too much of your time. There's just so much to learn here.
It's fine. You're refreshingly nosy. Look at me, sounding like Arakim. Perhaps we did need a breath of fresh air in here.
Right. The matter of export. Casman has been busy. She has several leads. Recommend Dr. Axel who should be willing to help since the work I've done to help with the hard-sided supply shortage, such as at the Bastion, we must embrace. Try exports, they must secure, and a military export. Suggested I should check at the caravan hub near the markets in the lower Denevron to see if there are any drover logs. Might help us out of the field. When I have everything, I find off to lane to cross-reference it all. Hello, Axel. Let's talk.
I recall there was something you wanted, yes? I suppose there's time to tackle it now.
I did want something.
I was hoping you could help me with an investigation. I'm looking for some missing scries.
Have you lost yours somehow?
Nope.
No. But I have a lead on a shipment that went missing right around the surge. I was hoping you could ask around the Hearthsider homesteads to see if anyone was working the caravans when the veil went up.
Ah, and this is related to Arakim making a mess of our records, I assume.
Indeed.
Yes?
Very well. I will ask around as a favor to you, Brynn.
Do you have the answer? Oh, done. Cassatin's records. Reams of logs. Time yellowed but still preserved. That is magical exports. All of them are done. So, Lane has narrowed down. Oh, sorry, no. Matter of export. Between Casman's expertise, Axel's help, and my own investigations, we should have enough information to piece together if any unaccounted for scries are still in the Enclave. Scries are invaluable tools for a Weaver band, so any we can find will be invaluable, not to mention satisfying Eric's curiosity about why the Heartsider scries function so much worse than ours. Maybe they thought, like, you know, it's safe inside this place. Export ones are better. Hello, I.
I hear you've been accessing our supply caches in the underworks.
Yeah.
Not exactly. I've just been clearing the way for the scouts, as per the Axel's request. She says you've been short on supplies for quite some time.
Then there's no problem at all. Assuming you're telling the truth, that is.
I am.
No reason to lie. My band's work with the Axel benefits all of us. She gives us knowledge, and we help out everywhere we can. Win-win.
In time, your true intentions will reveal themselves. And first impressions have not served you well.
I did release all the beasts. But you know, you also didn't stop it from happening. But
Khan Stanfield.
Oh.
Is now a good time to discuss the supply shortage?
Can't a man have a moment of peace between fights?
Not when the flames are licking at our feet.
We will discuss it later.
when I am not here, presumably. Or maybe he means literally later as in never. Also possible, I suppose. Anyway, we should have all the information. Let's go do something cool. Anything up, Oria? No? Still don't know why you're on the wrong side of history, but whatever. Lane. Let's compile up. Magical exports. At the behest of Arakim, a Heartsider and an ally, we delved into the matter of how the Enclave handled export of their rarer constructions, such as the scribes and aeroliths. While the ultimate goal of our investigation was locating a caravan that we believe never left the Enclave, some additional details and patterns emerged that were worth exploring. Using our recovered caravan and export logs as a basis and continuing investigations contingent on the Axel's ascent, we traced an intriguing pattern. The Enclave was scrupulous about balancing their exports between the other nations. If one nation had an excess of enchantments, there would be few favorable deals negotiated with the other nations, often of limited duration to trigger a sense of urgency in the prospective buyers. Similarly, when trade slowed, a powerful nation might be given a nudge through reduced tariffs to continue their exploration of enchanted armaments and augmentations. Furthermore, and seemingly unknown to the Enclave's extensive trade network, all evidence points to a coordinated, delicate escalation in these tactics over time. What's unknown to us is if that was a purely economical plan or if some more deliberate creation of dependency where any nation risking sanction and losing trade ties by threatening the Enclave would be given pause by knowing their neighbors would have a distinct technological edge. If the latter, it would certainly match with initiatives you've seen in attempting to attract the best and brightest in artisans and enchanters to Denevron's halls. Control the innovators, and you will always hold a technological edge. Unless your society is devastated by a magical disaster, that is. But what are the chances of that? Addendum. Aurea has ordered me to note here that the chances of the above are very high. Great. Well, we have it, I
I
think.
think we can call that as close as we're going to get.
I agree. Good news, Arik. It's likely your caravan didn't leave.
Nice.
You're sure?
Reasonably. We know which caravan was carrying a sealed case of two scries from the Keep records.
There's no log of it departing, and the logs were quite consistent up to the surge.
Okay.
And the Axel had several older drovers who told stories of caravans that lost control of their beasts in the panic. More than a few, sadly, pitched their entire caravan into the newly formed fissure in the lower city.
Right.
The runners would have recovered anything that important years ago were it still by the gate.
Suggesting the scries might have gone over the edge. Brynn, I hate to ask, but
Can you go down there?
I can take a look. Absolutely.
just be careful. The tangles get thick down there.
That seems extremely dangerous. After a thorough investigation, it seems likely that caravan was carrying the sealed scries never had a chance to leave and instead pitched itself into the rift. fish into the rift that opened up in the capital. It's dangerously full of tangles, but if it didn't fall too far, there is a chance it's still down there. Worth checking at any rate. Cries have been increasingly rare since the search. We owe it to ourselves to look if there's even a chance it could be down there. And you need a scry. I mean, I guess you don't need a scry, but you know, it is nice to have one. Saves people from dying.
Something's been bothering me about the loom gates.
You're going to ask how I got to your camp without connecting you to Cassidon's.
Yeah.
Yes. I've been reconnecting all the gates as I discover them.
We developed a way to move through the gates without a permanent connection.
Oh.
When Asylum activated, it severed every loom gate, cut off the Surgeborn, which gave us a huge edge. But the scouts needed to move around without opening paths for them. So, the High Enchanter did their thing.
Can I have that?
Is that why the hold's still cut off from the other gates?
It took a lot to convince the council to even allow a connection here.
So that's why I can't just go anywhere. Okay, I see.
My teams have started to deploy with the recovered gear from the Institute.
Nice.
Like a pebble starting a rock slide. Each team's able to clear more, recover more, and with that gear, we send more teams. Only downside is that the Eyes got us on a priority hunt for some really esoteric resources.
What stuff?
True to form, he won't tell us why. Just, you'll be informed of the purpose when the time is correct, Arik.
That seems an odd choice. Note that I'd prioritize the people. Arik's not only doing the Eyes errands, just Sev might be involved. Seems an odd choice. Sev is involved? I don't know if Sev is involved. Arik's not the only one doing eye errands, so Sev might be involved. Yeah, Sev is involved.
Sola and I suspect he has some kind of arrangement with Sev as well. The Eye's clearly moving on something.
Yeah.
Is that so? I'll keep my horns in the air and see what the wind whispers. Regardless, we'll do the best we can. And thanks to you, we've got a fighting chance now.
Maybe he'll find something out. Usually the choices don't really matter, but you never know. Anyway. Think we are off. Camp looks great. Done all we can. We have a new set of weapons, new armor. No, new armor, sorry. New weapons. Upper Deneveron, Bastion. 23 or 24, yeah. So see, it's all of these garbage things that I could not find. Because they could not be found. Anyway. We start with Lower Deneveron. Broken Arch. Let's go. I can't wait to get more Tarmakind armor. Like having a full set of Tarmakind armor seems really cool. Until then I can maybe change to other sets of armor, but for now we're fine. So, there is the market in Lower Deneveron. Let's go, buddy. Okay, that was, I think, faster. Can you stay still for a second? Holy shit. Bloody hell. Of course, he set everything on freaking fire. Yes.
This was Where the farmer Lane mentioned was selling his crops. I should look around.
Okay. Crop seller. Ooh. Pretty powerful. Get out of my way. Winter's Gauntlet. Seizing oneself in armor, the Weaver can attack with icy claws, explode in a cloud of icy shards. Control with a shard, and this to create armor. Tap to attack, while an armor hold to detonate. And I can make myself explode.
A pair of silver
Silver rim
glasses with an
glasses.
intricate cloth connecting them. Enchanted.
Could it be? Brynn, please, bring those back to camp.
Of course.
Consult with Ori about the silver glass on the market. Oh, it is this. Well, shit, I wanted to do more. Now look at that ice claw. Okay. Gonna break your leg. Okay. Oh, we can't even change. Okay, so this is very limited. I am sick though. Okay. Okay, cool it up. Come on. Okay, give me some actual powers, man. There you go, no legs. Okay, you're supposed to stop doing that once I destroy your legs. Ow. Okay, bye bye. Okay, let's break these. Taking that. Okay, ow. Okay, I'm clung on. Let's take off, man. Okay, get harvested. Broken wing, broken legs. Means you can't do anything to me. Oh, on a building. Full grains. Or in the balcony. Imagine just walking around here and you just come up and you're like, what the hell? Giant freaking ice claw just in the tree. Is there anything else supposed to be doing here? Archon's Hearth Institute. Lowered in Evron. Matter of export. Locate the lost caravan in the crevasse. Okay, gotta do this. Track. Arc of Winter Tide in this. Okay, so let's do this. Wanna go, buddy? That doesn't work well. Go.
Should be
Crevasses.
close to where the scry carrying caravan might have gone over the edge.
I'll have a look.
A whole lot of them were murdered here. Clear the rubble. Mark the sealed crate's
Good
location.
news, Eric.
I can see. That's quite possibly our lost scries.
Will you be able to retrieve it?
Now that we've identified it, yes.
Oh, that was easy. Eh. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to way back up. Go. That should do it. Now, where else are we going? Consult. Question of loyalty. Institute. Let's go to the Archon's Hearth at midnight. Oh great, now he's got a big old shield. Okay. Get off the wood, man. Okay. Why is there a big old fire here? Holy. Freaking war going on here. Okay. Well, the great markets are this way. Where we went to war. I mean, trees were literally burnt to the ground. Some ironwood was released. Yay. I can hear that clear as day. I know I probably gathered this already and it's... Yeah, I have. It's just a chest. I still can't help myself from, you know, coping. Going for what? Well, I don't really know. The Archon's Heart. Also got an Arc of the Forge. The Litmus, the Axel's Arch. Let's start with the Axel's Arch. We're going to the Archon's Heart. It is nighttime. Arva is a Krell, a type of pack animal used to cross the Maida and renowned for their endurance and pleasant temperament.
The spindle just arrived. She's here to guide your expedition on the scribe.
Yep.
Please, call me Isla. I'll direct you to the Archon parts we need.
Alright.
Hard to believe you actually came. Worried you'll get caught sneaking out?
Please. It's hardly my first time out of the hold.
Oh.
Ah, you're gutsier than you let on.
I'm almost surprised they had aeroliths down here.
I would surmise it was due to the delicate experiment. Stable climate eliminates one variable.
Alright. So. Begin to move.
You'll need a pair of otoliths, stones that allow the arcs to sense the environment around them.
Autoliths.
On a
Sensors.
functioning arc, you'll see them placed in paired sockets in their head.
So, the Ark's eyeballs?
Oh, great. The eyeballs.
Well, in appearance, otoliths certainly look like an arc's equivalent to our eyes, but they're also used for balance and sound perception. So, functionally, otoliths act as both eyes and ears.
Don't make it better. Double oh, I need that. Double bend leather is one of the better things. That is flame turn leather, also very needed. Oh, come on, get rid of this. Who would want Parastone? It's shattered. Okay, we need Yggdrasil for sure. More Abrium. Data hide is blue. Definitely get rid of something green. Something with horn fragments. Like, come on, get rid of this. No. fun exploding, I guess. Why are there so many of these guys, man? Netherweave. Is there a spawner? No.
Got the eyes?
Oh,
And ears?
otoliths.
Otoliths. You know what I mean.
There you go. Carapace and emergence gate. Hematome. Still can't believe flame turn leather just sits there. Like it's nothing. Do you know how hard it is to find flame turn leather? Okay. Hey buddy, hello. Hello, good sir, hello, hello. I would like some purified selenite. Okay, I'll cling. These hanging bits break off. Why aren't you frozen?
On the shelves, you should find a tome titled An Enchanter's Guide to Governing Schemers.
Oh, could I borrow it once you finish?
Sure. I mean, from what I've heard, it's a dry read. Just a basic introduction to enchanting the Ark's governing schema.
Dry? Who in their right mind could possibly find it? Just about anyone.
Yep, good job setting fire to the world, my friend. Yep. Okay, good job, buddy. I get it, you're mad. Oh, it's time. Up, up, up. What are you doing? No! Run away. Why don't you get frozen, man? Hey, bud. Hello. I'm very cold. Why don't you become cold too? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, slowly crawl. Just toss that shit at me? Not cool, bro. Hey, buddy, eat that. Where are you? Hey, buddy, where are you going? Oh, he's done, bud. Ceramic braided linen needed. Get off, bro. Yeah, I wanna get off anyway. Yeah. I'm on your body. What do you mean? Good job, buddy. Aha! Kill that guy. Yeah. Get harvested. Forge. Without you here to mess stuff up, should make life easier.
Another flame strand for your mantle.
Whitewood. Purified selenite. That's all it drops. Purified selenite, alright. But, look at my quests. The harvested strand I pulled from an arc of the forge radiates with power. I should visit our enchanter again to claim that power for my mantle. Weave the harvested strand to empower the molten barrage ability requires at player level 2, which I do indeed have. Okay. Think I should go this way? I should go back to wherever I was before. Was this where I was before? Yes, okay. So I was thinking I'll go... the Arcane Foundry. Hematome. Okay. Okay, chill. Okay. Why is this on fire constantly? Okay. Yeah, I'm literally an ice ranger, okay? You think you're gonna hurt me with anything? This is literally what I do.
One book on something schemas, as requested.
An enchanter's guide to schemas. Black shard crystals. Come on, man. That's basic stuff. Is there anything gray I should know about? No. It's all proper blues and stuff. There are green still. We'll get rid of them, don't worry. That is the Arcane Foundry. What the hell is going on up here? Both are gonna die with that. Then the ice will dissipate and I can come in and take whatever remains. Void Amba. Why did it set on fire? Why is this area so insanely hot? This thing is always on fire. Anyway, you want me to go resonant field and emergence gate? Well, emergence gate is over this way. Hey, buddy. Oh, bye. Even need an ice mine that time. The emergence gate. We need a carapace. This way to the emergence gate.
Up ahead, you'll find a stockpile of a thin material used for insulating magic. We call it...
Carapace.
We used it already.
Oh, you're familiar with it?
We used it to repair the magic leaking from the loom gate in the outskirts.
Oh, that's genius.
Well, thank you, lady. Alright, we got some guards. Okay. Killed it.
Carapace.
Done. Carapace.
Would have been easier to collect it this way the first time around.
And then we have to go to the resonant fields, which is north. Yep, I believe we took it out of. I mean, honestly, I would rather kill. Which one was it? I forget. Just a normal one, right? And I'll go the stick on earth. It's easy, bro. All right. Now we're way up. Right there. Okay. Another closed box. The steel containers. Just basic steel. Now we have an Archon of the Forge here. Arc of the Forge, whatever you want to call it. You would think all this ice would have just melted away. Considering like the literal arc of fire was present. Okay, yeah, come through, man. Sorry about that, beastie. You know we can't have you running around messing stuff up. Great. Plated leather. Am I still here? Why am I still considered here? Okay, southern twill is indeed blue, so bye bye to this. Okay, and the resonant field should be this way.
You're approaching the stockpile of arc armor. I'll need you to collect a few pieces for me.
Okay. First count fur, it's blue. Are there any greens? No. Oh dear.
Got the armor.
Our carapace.
That's everything we need. This will do wonders for my research. If only there was an arc I could try to repair, but alas.
We have an arc.
We've got one here in the campsite. It's the one we followed through the veil.
What? Would you...
Need help carrying it to Cassidon's hold?
Thank you. I'll meet you there with the parts.
Icy creature. Alright, we have frostbane leather. Now it is a better color than you, so it will be taken over you. The denser color is blue. Okay, everything is blue now. Where is it? Must be higher up. His. Not really worth it, but you know. There should be a way to the incandescent arc. The wrong way, actually. Thank you for sending me the right way. That's not here exactly. How the hell? How do you get there, bro? I want to get out of here. You love murdering those guys. Easy targets. Alright. Boxes having flame turned leather and stuff is kinda crazy. Okay. Okay. Not a good time to be you, huh? Or the invisible guys, because they can't turn invisible anymore. Okay, Emerald Lucian is purple. Sorry about whatever the hell you were, but my priority has changed. We require the contents of that chest, I'm afraid. Fortunately, you must become a casualty of society. Some kind of song, I believe. We will not become casualties of society. Okay. Alright. Out we head to the bridge. Bye bye to you. You're assuming there is a limited number of these beasts. Like, we have murdered like a lot of them. Like, a lot of them. Ark of the Living Flame, a glass tail, a sledgeworm. There is a drake here. And we can head to the Institute. There's a sledgeworm there. Door, I guess. Or the Institute. The Ramos Canal. We'll start over there. We're done with whatever the hell this was. We're getting close to everything. Now, what's left here is a question of loyalty. This is done. This is done. This is done. Arc of Wintertide is not there. But I'm doing this one. No, sorry. This one. Question of loyalty. Apparently, Seb belongs to or is at least flying the colors of a group called the Norian Order. I found a listed worksite in Enclave records that might hold more answers. I should work for Lane to research these so-called Norians after I found out all I can. I'm going to go to the condensing chamber, the eastern circuit of musing. Hell yeah, beat him up. Kill him. Kill his ass dead. Yeah, hey, it's me, that's me. Right. So. Yeah, I was like, it's time we cross the bridge, but apparently no. Alright, boom. Lap site. Shall enter the eastern circuit of music, and there it is. Some stuff that I need. It's only two of us now. That'll do it. Detailed formula.
Sealant. Waterproof joints for piping and such, it looks like.
Skills and organization's Norian order. Smudged and crinkled as if oft consulted. A freaking chill feather view, bro. That's monster loot, brother. Don't take that lightly. Region discovered, eastern circuit of musing. Western circuit of musing and the condensing chamber. Well, we'll keep heading this way, then we can go north. Region discovered.
This
Oh,
must be the condensing chamber.
okay, you say that as if it means something. Insistent query over workshopped council notes. Why don't the singers have to deal with this? The singers, the Guild of Enchanters, detailed orders, insistent query. Oh, and apparently I got a grade 4. Arc of the Winter Tide. While we remain unsure the exact failure that caused the ask to be so erratically, it's obvious the heightened levels of raw magic in the veiled. Oh, I've read this already. Okay. And apparently,
The
field
seal on
papers.
this paperwork looks exactly like the water wheel symbol Seb and the Eye both wear.
The wax is
Definitely.
stylized. Oh, sorry. Sorry. The wax is stylized and circular, like a wheel carrying
Definitely
buckets.
the right place.
Right. Well, it might give us more insight into these. Oop. Okay. Gold and chest. Go. Now, for Drake scales, you must make space. Come on, man. There's freaking scales of the Drake. Well, that was the Elder Husk. But it still stands. Drake scales, man. Two of them. Look at that freaking gross stuff that they leave behind. Thankfully, it's gone. Condensing chamber. What exactly was being condensed here in the so-called condensing chamber? Oh, he's mad, bro. Okay. Ow. Yeah, I would like this iron leather, please. Okay, well, okay, barb cloth, nice, but iron leather. Iron-hearted crystal, I need it. Okay. Could not dodge. I can't fucking see, bro. Oh, that looks bad. You can't do anything more. I have broken all your feathers. I will explore in peace. Huh. I shall be disturbed no more. Now, as for this area, fire to help calm it down, perhaps. No. Get rid of enough ice. Yeah. And well, now what? The ice is gone, but really help me much. Ah, the condensing chamber is not as vital or whatever as previously thought then. Right, well, we solved the ice problem, but like it didn't do anything. Alright, well, that's the condensing chamber checked out, I guess. And we have the eastern circuit of musing, western circuit of musing, and the dark water cistern. We have a good number of vitality tonics as well. We need them. Alright. A little bit of flame never hurt anybody. Except, you know, a lot of people. But other than them, nobody. Eh. Yo. Valve collection.
Flow control valves. Complicated.
Knobs, levers, fittings of various sizes and complexity. Yep, that's in there. We have one more left. Gosh, I'll loot your friend. Come on over, bud. Alright, well. You died and didn't even give me anything in return for dying. Truly selfish death. Death had no advantage to me, man. And I'm the important one. The Western Circuit of Musing. Aha! I know this rock. Yo, I can't even grab Stenek? Come on, man. Nothing? It fucking dropped nothing, man. How dare you? After I spent all that energy heating you up. You have the goal. Alright, piece of wood. Look at these jerks. Come on over here, assholes. Frickin' yeah, jump the hell off. Oh, I've definitely been here. Believe I battled. I much prefer my normal flame magic, honestly. For real, Silk, and I see that guy coming behind me. Alright. Sorry about that, I knew I needed that, so I did it. What the hell did I see there? Guess we'll not know. Oh, it is the freaking dark water cistern, I think. Okay, good. Another weave. The Zanseal.
Markings on this crate. Sev's from Tarza.
The intricate seal of a merchant house. Presumably rife with meaning. Okay, we're heading into, I don't even know where. But there is a loom gate here, which is good. Eastern Circuit of Musing piece was activated. The Institute. Still haven't seen the Dark Water Cistern. I am interested in at least having a look. Region discovered. Dark Water Cistern. That is the entire area. And there's a hammer over there. Okay, reheat him. Okay.
The Dark Rota Cistern. We could imagine there are many pools like this deeper into the underworks.
It's just a pool of water? No, it's gotta be more to it than that. Eh. Nameless host mask. I was looking for that. Ah. Ugh. A little bit of fire. Yo, I didn't know the shield is floating. Parts of it. Look at that. Wow. That was kind of cool. Eh. That was worth it for a chill feather weave. All he dropped was one insulated leather. Alright. I'll take it, I guess. Okay, and then we're back into expansion cavern. Right, well, I've already explored the expansion cavern. I have no need to explore it again. Dark water cistern was remaining, but we've explored it now. We're almost done. Well, I say that, but there's the entirety of the eastern circuit of musing, and then the entirety of this area basically that's left. Once I do this, then I can return back and leave. That'll be the end of my exploits here. And I'll be happy knowing that I've explored every single area of all the places, and I've completed all the quests and everything. At least that I had for now. All I need to do is actually head out and hunt some monsters for stuff. Alright, beast. Ooh. Sorry. Oh, this is Steam. I read a tip about it. That if you put fire over ice, over water, sorry, over ice too, I guess, it will create steam. Which logically makes sense, but I was like, does the game have logic for that? It does. Too freaking fast, bro. Another V. There's also a husk fragment I wanted. Of course, you'll be more than happy to give it to me. I hate that when I put away my weapons now. It makes a noise like an enemy would make, kinda. Okay, it's the last little bit right here. Okay, we're ready for ya. Turns out I was not quite ready enough. Relocation budget. Details on a master resonance scholar. Relocated at great cost from Donnenberg. The Guild of Enchanters and the Norian Order both are now done. They've gathered all information that was even remotely available. Try to compile it into a treatise. That is a little disappointing, but that's fine. Aha! Yep, it's just a chest, I think. Oh, but there seems like there's multiple things here. Carbonel shell, insulated whatever, and then alright, well, we're done. We're gonna head back. What the hell? There's something up there. I didn't even know. Scout's Journal. A detailed inventory of losses written to memorize to fallen. After the surge. Aftermath of the surge. Think there's more beyond this? No. Let us travel back to South Wall Way Station. A good haul. The ambient temperature, strong effects of flames and frost magic interact with the world. The ice melts faster and everyone wants to talk to me. Well, I have done a lot. Anyway, we'll save here. Right there. And I'll see you in the next one.